Broncos country, let's talk about a hidden gem who could make some serious noise for our Denver Broncos in 2025. Today's spotlight is on Jer'Juan Newton, the rookie wide receiver who's flying under the radar but has all the tools to be a real sleeper in the NFL. So grab a cold one, get comfy on the couch, and join me on this journey, because this kid from Toledo has a story, stats, and a vibe that's going to make Broncos fans' hearts beat faster. Let's dive deep into his path, what he brings to the team, and why the hype is real. Ready? Let's go. First, let me introduce you to Jer'Juan Newton. Picture this: 23 years old, 5'11", 192 pounds. And after 6 seasons at the University of Toledo, this guy tore up defenses in the Mid-American Conference, MAC. He's not one of those flashy ESPN cover prospects, but he's exactly the type of player Sean Payton, our offensive mastermind, loves. Versatile, hard-working, and carrying that chip on his shoulder after going undrafted. That's right. Broncos country, Newton is an undrafted free agent, meaning he signed with us after the 2025 NFL Draft. And you know what that means? He's hungry. He's got something to prove. The 32 teams that passed on him might have just made a huge mistake. And we've seen this movie before. Remember Philip Lindsay? Yeah, Newton might be the next diamond in the rough. Now, let's talk numbers, because this is where things get serious. Over his last 3 seasons at Toledo, 2022-2024, Newton racked up 177 receptions, 2,574 yards, and 29 touchdowns. No joke. Just last season alone, he posted 72 catches, 1,048 yards, and 11 TDs, earning first-team All-MAC honors. Oh, and he holds the school record for career receiving touchdowns with 32. This guy knows how to find the end zone. But wait, there's more. He also returned 23 kickoffs in college for a total of 368 yards. So, yeah, he's a dual threat. Offense and special teams. You feeling this yet, Broncos country? But hold up, why wasn't he drafted? Good question. The truth is, Newton isn't the most athletic guy out there. He ran a 4.60 in the 40-yard dash, which is kind of meh by NFL standards. And he had a late breakout, only truly shining in his final college years. That had scouts wondering, is he a system guy or is he legit? But here's the deal. Sean Payton doesn't care about 40 times. He's turned average athletes into lethal weapons before. Newton's got that Payton guy energy, reliable hands, high football IQ, and precise route running. Forget the stopwatch. Watch what he does with the ball in his hands. Now, let's talk fit. Denver's offense is evolving, and 2025 is shaping up to be a big year. Bo Nix just wrapped up a rookie season that stunned everyone, leading us to a wild card berth. He ended the final 3 games of the 2024 regular season with a 126.0 passer rating. Elite stuff. And what do young QBs need? Reliable targets. That's where Newton steps in. He's not replacing Cortland Sutton or Marvin Mims Jr., but he could absolutely be that WR3 or WR4 who shows up in big moments, grabbing a clutch catch and firing up the crowd. Picture this: Newton on a slant route. Perfect throw from Nix, defenders in the dust. I can already see it, Broncos country. Can you? Plus, Newton's versatility fits Sean Payton's scheme like a glove. Payton loves Swiss Army knife-type players, and Newton is just that. He can line up in the slot, run short or deep routes, and contribute on kick returns. Remember those close games we lost in 2024 by a few yards of field position? A solid returner like Newton can flip the script. Imagine him breaking a 50-yard return at Mile High. The place would erupt. Now, here's the part that hits home: Newton's story. He didn't come from a powerhouse like Alabama or Ohio State. He came from Toledo, a smaller program. He battled through injuries, coaching changes, and the pressure of being the guy on offense. But he never gave up. That's the mentality we love in Denver, a guy who fights, who plays with heart, who bleeds for his team. I see shades of Rod Smith in him, our legendary undrafted receiver, and Broncos country, I know you feel that same energy. He's already creating buzz among fans. On X, formerly Twitter, folks have been hyped since the moment he signed. A post from Schultz report called him a potential weapon for Sean Payton and Bo Nix. Sleeper Broncos dubbed him a playmaker and said he could be a fun piece for the offense. Broncos country is paying attention. So now's the time to hop on the Newton train before he blows up and everyone's talking about him. Drop a comment. Do you think Newton will be a starter or a backup? Let me know, Orange Nation. Looking ahead, the 2025 training camp will be make or break for Newton. He'll have to fight for a spot in a receiver room that already includes Sutton, Mims Jr., and rookie Pat Bryant. The competition is fierce, but that's where sleepers shine. Newton needs to prove those 177 college catches weren't a fluke. He's got to show Payton his work ethic, route-running ability, and knack for big plays. And if he can pull off a couple of highlight reel moments in the preseason, like a 40-yard grab or a return to the house, the fans will go wild. You ready to chant his name at mile high? Here's the thing. Payton's system is perfect for Newton's skill set. Our coach is a mismatch wizard, and Newton's ability to play the slot and attack intermediate routes fits right in. Picture him lined up against a slow linebacker or a backup corner on play action. That's 6 points. Easy. And with Bo Nix growing more comfortable in the pocket, Newton could become a go-to guy on third downs. I'm telling you, Broncos country, this kid could be a hidden gem. Now, let's not get ahead of ourselves. Newton's still a rookie, and the NFL is a different beast than college. He'll have to adjust to the speed, the complexity of defenses, and the pressure of playing for a team with playoff ambitions. But the good news? He's in the right place. Sean Payton is one of the best at developing young talent, and Bo Nix is a quarterback on the rise. If Newton seizes this chance, he could be more than a sleeper. He could become a key piece of our offense. So what's the bottom line, Broncos country? Jer'Juan Newton is the kind of player that makes us love football. He doesn't have the first-round hype, but he's got the talent, the grit, and the story to win over this fan base. He's proof that Denver knows how to scout talent, and 2025 could be the year he puts his name in the Broncos history books. Let's get hyped, y'all. Like this video, subscribe to the channel, and drop your thoughts in the comments. Could Newton be our next big steal? And don't forget to share this with the rest of Broncos country. We're building something special in Denver. To wrap this up, here's my final message. Broncos country, the future is bright. With Bo Nix leading the offense, Pat Certain locking things down on defense, and guys like Jer'Juan Newton ready to shine, we're on the right path. So let's cheer loud, stand proud, and get ready, because the Denver Broncos are coming in hot for 2025. See you next time, and go Broncos.